Oh, we're sort of like heading into... What? This is like a Formula E circuit, this, where it's about 3 times too narrow for the cars. Hello everybody, welcome to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 4. We're continuing on in the Japanese 90s challenge in my beloved Mazda RX-7 FD. We've tuned it up a slight bit, but it's easily quicker than everything else we're going up against at this stage. So these are going to be some pretty easy wins at Special Stage Route 5 and then Fuji Speedway, and then we're going to move on to another championship. But first, let's complete this series and see what fun we can have with this RX-7. Okay, we're against the same mix of preludes, even a Civic this time round as well, and a Mitsubishi Mirage Cyborg ZR. Such a cool name. Listen to this thing, by the way. Makes a great noise, does this RX-7, as they all do, until they run out of oil. Listen to that. And we're on the full circuit for this race as well. Oh, such a good noise. We figured last time it's very good at drifting, and I'm going to be able to keep that going, I think, in this episode. Because if you just stamp on the throttle in second gear, even in third sometimes I don't know, it doesn't break away as much in third, but it does try and get away from you a little bit. There's a Honda Civic SIR in front there, the EG. Oh, boing. Ow, I've just been... Oh, that actually hurt my hand. Oh my god, I'm just letting go of the wheel. Oh, we've turned the Civic. No. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Civic. I've had an actual accident. Are you okay? Well, listen to it. I'm so sorry, Mr. Civic. That really hit me hand. Just a couple of episodes ago, of course, we raced the Honda NSX here, and it was equally lively. I like this car a lot. Sorry, that was a really dirty laugh, wasn't it? This has not been a disappointment at all as this RX-7. It's been exactly what I wanted it to be. I had to lift off the throttle then to avoid the Cyborg. Into the slipstream we go, tuck in behind the Prelude as it hits VTEC. Fantastic. Oh god, the feedback is really trying to kick off down the straight. Yeah, it does that. Come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Whoa. That wall saved my life. Concentrating. Just playing with it at this stage. Just playing with it. Wow, it was still actually sideways all the way around that. It was just floating that little bit sideways. Okay, 130 mile an hour. Up into 5th gear. Hard onto the brakes. Nice and smooth around the first corner. We don't need to overdo it. We've got a good lead. Wow. And again, cheers wall. Whoa, hello. That was a big one. This is a great car. Absolutely great car. One more corner to go and I've messed it up royally. But you know what? Whoa! We've got another victory out of the RX-7 by a considerable margin. And we'll very quickly move on to the final race in this event. It's worth noting at the end of that race, obviously we just got 3,000 credits as well for taking that victory. And we're here for the final one at Fuji Speedway. Not quite sure what layout we're going to be on, but it's only 10 A-spec points, so it should be a bit of a walkover. Sounds so good at low revs. Oh, that was a big hit on the force feedback. We're on what looks like the full circuit. I don't think there is a shorter version of Fuji, is there actually? I've made a fool of myself. Ow. Let's get chasing them cretins down, shall we? There is 2 versions actually. There's a quicker version where you're going fast through the left here, not through this version of the left-hander. But all of them include this. On the left of the CRX. Whoa, nearly. Powering past the Integra on the right. Well, the Integra is on the right. Down the inside of the Sylvia, down the inside of the Mazda 323. Who's just smacked into me. Thank you. Drift into the lead and we're away. Now obviously after this event we need to move on to another championship, and by the look of it, from the 3 championships that I want to enter, we have to buy a new car. I've got the list up on my phone on my left hand side here, and yeah, looking at all 3 of them, we have to buy a new car for them. Not necessarily new, but buy a car that is new to us. There is a championship that I can do in a car that I already own. Oh my god, I've overshot massively there. Yeah, there is a championship I can do in a car that I already own, and I would very much like to do it, but I'm not sure how long the races actually last, because they are long. Now, if you know Gran Turismo 4, you know that I'm, of course, on about the 1,000 miles championship, which has single races and the main event. Well, oh, hang on, bear with me. Sorry, it has single races and then a championship. Now, I've said that I'm going to stream the championships when I do them, which are the point scoring ones where you have to continuously go through. So that's going to be a hell of a stream if we do all of that in one go, or do 2 in a row, I don't know. But I don't know how long the episodes will be if I record the 1,000 mile races, because it said something like 25 laps of the Nürburgring, and I think 7 laps is like an hour in a race car. So that's a long old race, that is. That's like 8 hours. No, it'd be like 5 or 6 hours. Probably, no, it probably would be about 8 hours because of the difference in speed, because it's all cars that are pre-1970. But what I wanted to do, and the reason that I want to do those specific championships, is that I want to try and get all the B and A license events out of the way first, and then move on to International B and International A as we go further through the game. I will be streaming those playthroughs of the license tests as well. I will be trying to gold them, but obviously just to pass them in general will be the live stream. Not sure on any dates for any streams at this point, but hopefully we'll get round to them at some point, because obviously I don't want it to be something that limits the speed of the playthrough. It'd be great to do them over winter, of course, when there's less motorsport work on away from my desk. Oh, sugar. But for now, I'm enjoying driving the RX-7 for the final event of this series. Very soon it'll be time to head to a used car market and see what we can grab. You still have to have your wits about you in this car, you know. It doesn't give you everything that you want. It is a bit tail happy, but overall it is absolutely marvellous, and it has secured us another series. Let's not forget we're going to get a prize car for this, and it's going to be a 90s Japanese car, so I'm hyper excited to see what that's going to be. But this RX-7 is a gem and has secured us some fantastic victories. Okie dokie, there's the final 3,000 credits for that one. Back over 100 grand again, which is nice. And now it's time for a prize car. Come on, Nissan. Am I thinking Nissan? Do I want a Honda? I want a Honda or something. Oh my god. Yes, Nissan please. That one will do. Oh my lord. That's pretty special, especially the fact that it's not yellow, which you don't see very often. I think pretty much all of them were yellow. Almost all of them were yellow. That's very special. Very, very special. And of course, it's a car on the list as well. So that's another one ticked off the list. There is the Nismo 400R. Bidding. Done. Can't believe that. What a fantastic bit of winnings that is. I didn't think it would be anything like that. I thought it would be a much lower powered standard sort of car, but no, clearly not. Wow. So with that in the bag, thank you. We're now going to go to... We're going to go to used cars, and we're going to try... Let's go late 90s and just see. Because I want a French car. I don't, but in the game I need one. So we'll see if there's anything of sorts in here, because it's not just... Look, there's a Peugeot 406... I mean, that's a cool French car, actually. A Peugeot 406 Coupe. It's in racing gold, so I'm not sure that I want that. That's a very miserable spec of it, though. They do look cooler than that in real life. There's an Alfa, but we don't want an Italian car. The Alfa Romeo 156 is pretty cool, though, to be fair. Hello, French cars. A BMW M Coupe. Oh, is that like a Z3? Oh my god, that's so cool. I didn't know that was in the game. That's so cool. Horrible colour on that car, but that's so cool. I mentioned my girlfriend Charlotte in a previous video in Toyota Celica's. She's got a Z3 and really likes the M Coupe from what I can remember, so that's really, really cool to see. Mercedes SLK 230. That ain't a bad car for the German Championship, because one of the other series I'm going to be taking on is the Schwarzwaldliga. I think it's called the Schwarzwaldliga. Liga A is German road cars, and we could take it on in something like that. Ford Taurus show. Faux show. That's horrific. Anyway, MR2, Skyline Silvia, Honda, Audi TT could be good for the German Championship. Golf 4 GTI. Quite like the Mark 4 GTIs. I like the Mark 5 GTI even more. A Renault Clio V6. That is a French car, and that is a very good French car. Oh, look at that. I don't know if I preferred it with those headlights or the other ones. What do you reckon? I'm surprised that's not a car that's on the list, actually. I do have a Clio Sport on there that I can remember. I think I'm going to buy that. Yeah. I'm going to buy a Clio V6 because that's one of the only French cars I can think that'll be really, really rapid. Unless the Venturi is in this game. Isn't Venturi French? It sounds Italian, but I'm pretty sure it's French. Anyway, we now have a Clio. I'm going to go back into early 90s and just see if there's any more European cars in here, maybe from the German aspect, just to see what we could use for that Schwarzwaldliga. It's all Hondas, Mazdas and Nissans at the minute. Yeah, there's nothing European. What if we go to 80s? These are a bit more square, aren't they? Anything European, please? A Volvo 240 GLT estate, Jesus. No, not by the look of it. Wow. So we've got our Clio. We're going to go do an oil change, because you have to, don't you, to get that free horsepower. It's not free, you know, it's 50 credits, but still. Oh yeah, minging oil. Let's get that changed. Fantastic news, thank you. And now we head up to European events. And to the Tour France Championnat. Now this is a championship race, so this is one we will have to do again, but you get single individual races as well. So you get the point scoring 5-round championship, and then you can do them individually from here. We've got Opera in Paris. Now I don't know this place. We've also got Circuit de la Sarthe, one lap of the place. Let's see what Opera Paris is like. I don't think I've driven this one yet, have I? What are we up against then? Oh, Peugeot 106 S16, a Citroën Xantia V6 exclusive, and another Clio. Okay, let's turn the assists off for one. I'm expecting this thing to be really oversteery because the engine's in the middle. I think I remember it being a bit of a handful on later Gran Turismo games. 14 A-spec points tells me that this is not going to be a huge challenge. What on earth is this circuit? We're literally on the streets of Paris. Is that Arc de Triomphe that we're driving around? No, it's not, but there's a pit lane. Look at the speed of the thing. It's already in front of the Peugeot. Right, so down here, onto the brakes. Long left-hander or tight left? That's quite long. Oh, look at the 205. Whoa! Excuse me. There's a 205 turbo and it's absolutely all over the joint. There's the Citroën Xantia shed. Let's go past it. Right, we've got to go chasing after that other Clio. Oh my god. Whoa, what is this? Part of me quite likes this, you know, annoyingly. Oh my god. Get round. So we're in a standard Clio that is revving its bag off, and we're against another Clio that's probably also revving its bag off. You give it a dab of brakes then, so I'm going to do the same. Oh, it was wise. Wow, that wall is very uninviting. What is this? Oh, we're sort of like heading into... What? This is like a Formula E circuit, this, where it's about 3 times too narrow for the cars. Oh, there's the run. Silly Clio driver, slamming on the brakes. Oh, it's like a little chicane. That is a terrifying dip in that curb there. Right, we're in the lead, but that scares me now, because now I'm the guinea pig. This car sounds great. I can't imagine how good it's going to sound with a exhausted air filter on it. Oh, that's much slower than I thought it was. This is so tight, this circuit. It's ridiculous. Took it into here, down to second. God, this is slow and twisty. It's tough, this. But then you get this high-speed section now down the back straight where you really stretch the car's legs. I'm going to try and stay flat here, and I may cause a massive accident. Yeah, I'm dying. I'm dying. Oh. Please hit me. Just hit me in the right direction. Thank you so much. Oh, my wrist. Got 2 laps left to go of this, and we're right back behind the race leader. Why does he brake there, silly sausage? All I can hear is Clarkson, Hammond and May. Don't worry, Monsieur the car is on its way. That's all I can hear. If you don't know the scene that I'm referring to, you honestly need to go and watch it, where the boys find a French heli car. It's just amazing. Annoyingly, I really like this circuit. It poses many challenges and many a threat. That is sketchy through there. If you're in like a race car or something really spicy, that's going to be hellish. I see circuits like this and I think, please don't put this in like a Gran Turismo World Championship where I'm in GT cars. Please keep this specifically for road car use and nothing else. Right, one more lap. And I'm actually really enjoying driving this circuit in this car. It's a proper challenge, it's good. Oh, that was the best I've done that whole race. Oh, look at that. Yeah, big fan of that section. Oh, don't do that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. You don't really need first gear anyway. You don't even need it here. Oh, yeah, there's a wall there, Chaz. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't put the Clio V6 on the list. Although it's iconic, I suppose it's never a car that's sort of right at the forefront of my mind, so I suppose that's probably why. Only a few corners to go. Seems like it's been a really long race, this one. It feels like a long race anyway, but it's only a minute and a half a lap, so I suppose it's just the slow nature of all the corners that makes it feel like a longer lap. But that is a win. My first ever circulation of Opera Paris on Gran Turismo. And a big prize pot as well, 10 grand for winning each of these races, so no mucking about. But unfortunately, that's all I've got time for here in this episode on Gran Turismo 4. The next 4 races at Circuit de la Sarthe, Special Stage Route 5, Grand Valley and Côte d'Azur will all be done in the next episode. But until then, thanks very much for watching, everybody. Really hope you're enjoying this playthrough, and I'll see you in the next episode.